Well, I guess the real question around all that is do you think Austin Matthews wants to stay in Toronto?
I think he does, but I also think that he wants to be a precedent setter. I think he wants to be paid appropriately. I would argue that he's already paid appropriately and that giving him a raise based off of what he currently makes at 11.6 is there's no case for it. Um, I know that the cap's going up, but he's coming off of a really average for him 40 goal season for someone that was paid 11.6 million bucks. And he always has sort of struck me, and I think this is going to be really curious for his overall view in the marketplace as someone that's been a little bit driven by money. Like, think about his path to this point, which I think a lot of people forget. He's the only draft eligible player from the US to go play in Switzerland and earn money in his draft year. And everyone comes from different circumstances and you're hungry for different reasons. Entry level contract, gets out of that and basically signs one of the richest deals ever. That's a shorter term deal for a player coming off of entry level. That was a massive contract that, with the deal that Mitch Marner got, basically took the Leafs to the woodshed because now they have very little leverage. Austin Matthews holds the hammer here. And if he comes in and says, I want 5 years times 15 million bucks and I want to be the next record setter in the NHL, I think the Leafs are going to have a real decision on their hands.
And that's my question. If Austin wants to go chase the bag, and that's what Tree, short for Tree Living.
Yep.
Heir to the Boston Pizza
Heir to
fortune.
the Boston Pizza Fortune.
Bradley Tree.
All hail Bandera bread.
Yeah. If he wants to chase the bag and Tree kind of gets that sense, like, don't you not have to then move him before July 1st?
Well, I don't know if it's before July 1st, but I think if that is the question, you have to.
Well, he's got a no move
before the
clause.
season.
He's got a
Well,
new move clause that kicks in.
You wouldn't want to give up that leverage, but at the same time, it's a really difficult spot to be boxed into if you're Brad Tree Living. That's your first order of business is trade. Up until this season was, a guy that's like on a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame run of scoring goals like no one has seen in a really long time.
But
It's
you
a
know he's going
hard-
to chase the bag.
if
You know
he's going to chase the bag. So that's why I'm saying his actions and his ask are going to speak a lot louder than whatever words he says about, I intend to be in Toronto and I'd like to re-sign before the season starts and. None of that really matters. All that matters is what is he asking for, because that's going to really tell you what he wants. And if that's what he wants, I don't know how the Leafs can pay it.